Dr. Zhivago. See? Finally something I can pronounce. By Boris Pasternak. Or Pasternak. I don't know where the accent is. Can you believe that I've never read Dr. Zhivago? And I was a Russian major in college? It's kind of shameful, huh? Anyway, I've been in the mood for some Russian lit, and I have the Brothers Karamazov on my shelf staring at me, and it's translated by Pavir and Valahonsky, so I know that I want to read it, but I'm just not in the mood for Dostoevsky. And I've seen a lot of good reviews of this one, and everyone said it's a winter book, so since we're in the coldest month of the year, I thought it would be nice. The Awakening by Kate Chopin. I've always meant to read this. I have no clue why I haven't, so I thought it was about time to fix that. Autobiography of an Ex-Colored Man. Isn't this a fascinating cover? Hang on. Okay. Autobiography of an Ex-Colored Man. This one's being all weird right now. By James Weldon Johnson. This was originally for the Harlem Renaissance Classics Circuit Tour, but then, thanks to Fibro, I missed that. I'll definitely still be reviewing it this month. I might have a later tour date as well. And this is also for the Black Classics Challenge. And finally, Pavilion of Women, which has another fascinating cover. These poor classics. It's no wonder people don't read more classics. They're not packaged that well. Okay. By Pearl Buck. So, I tried to read The Good Earth, and I listened to it on CD, I think like a year and a half ago, and I got halfway through, and it was due at the library, and I didn't really care enough to finish it. So, I'm hoping that this one, which is focused on women instead, will appeal to me a little more. And, no, that's not all my library loot. I still have nonfiction. I'm sorry, my head's a little messed up right now. Driving in a car does that to me a lot. Okay, so nonfiction. The Rescue Artist by Edward Dolnick. This is for the Art History Challenge. I abandoned a book last month that I was planning to read for that one, so hopefully this one's better. Eye of the Albatross by Carl Safina. This is for the Science Book Challenge. I love Safina. I've read Song for the Blue Ocean and Voyage of the Sea Turtle, and they were both awesome. So I'm excited about the Albatross. Cranioclepty by, who is this by? Colin Dickey? Seriously? Okay. This is the other book that I'm reading for the Unbridled Spotlight Tour. It should be interesting. Grave Robbing in the Search for Genius. That's the subtitle. The Hidden Forest by John Luoma. This is for the Biodiversity Reading Challenge. And obviously it's about in the forest ecosystem. I love that picture, don't you? I love forests. I love trees, really. The Age of Homespun by Laurel Thatcher Ulrich. Don't you love that cover? And look, it goes all the way around, too. I'm a fan of the wrap cover. Ulrich, I read a book of hers last year for Women's History Month. She's the one who originally wrote Well-Behaved Women Seldom Make History. So she wrote a book entitled that. And it was really interesting, and she's a historian, so I've been wanting to read one of her more history-oriented books ever since. And this one sounds interesting. It's all about, well, the subtitle is Objects and Stories in the Creation of an American Myth. So, that's for the Women Unbound Challenge, in case I didn't mention that. Also for the Women Unbound Challenge, Kickboxing Geishas by Veronica Chambers, How Modern Japanese Women Are Changing Tradition, which sounds interesting. I don't know that much about modern Japanese culture, so, especially women. And finally, An Ocean of Air by I am losing my voice, by Gabrielle Walker. This is also for the Science Book Challenge. I read another book of Walker's that was about geology, I think 2 years ago now, and it was awesome, so I've been wanting to read that one ever since. And isn't that a fun cover? And it's a trade paperback. I love it when my library books are trade paperbacks. I understand why they usually get hardcover, but I strongly prefer the trade. They don't hurt my muscles as much. And there you have it. That really is all of my library loot this week, and hopefully I wasn't too rambly. I'm sorry that my head hurts and now my voice is going, but I hope that everyone shares their library loot as well, and I'll see you next week. Bye!